So I'm actually running out of room on my hard drive, so change of topic. No longer universities and fees and too many students and dumbing down. Let's talk about church and assumptions instead. When I came into ALC to start with, it had a powerful effect on me. I'd been out of church for a while. I'd been hurt by the debacle at Bethany. And then of course I went to El Shaddai, was that time Christian Life Church or something like that. Centre of Life Church, I think, what it was. And I've got to be honest with you, they had such big dreams. They started off on the right track in Bradford, and those were days with some minor miracles. And I don't know how, but somewhere along the line they lost it. They had dreams to build a drug rehab centre. I remember one friend going around our new building, Nelson Street, and talking about dance workshops, and the pastor leaned his head in and said, "Dream big dreams." We never really fulfilled any of these ambitions. We never did. We had a soup kitchen once a week, and it was something they subsequently started to dumb down and cut back on again. But I'd come out of a church that had been dominated by youth into a church of 30-somethings who seemed to be very, very comfortable in life. And very comfortable, I don't know, I don't want to be unfair. Perhaps they were too comfortable doing church and not uncomfortable enough not doing the world, changing the world. Perhaps in the end it was too easy to worry about which colour carpet you had on the stage and which curtain you had in the backdrop and what camera you were using to film it than it became to worry about how we were going to impact the city, change the lives of the homeless and the destitute and the prostitute. That's why I have an issue with Christian television. It's a stupid idea. The way it's done is stupid. Because only Christians watch the damn thing. You think you're going to evangelize the world through your sermons broadcast on Christian TV? Well, I'm thankful for every single soul that's saved that way, but it can't be many. Non-Christians don't generally tune in. I don't care how many letters you've had saying that people have been saved that way. It's a tiny minority. But Jesus spoke in parables, and if we used parables to communicate through television, and what is the modern equivalent of a parable? It's the film. It's the storyteller. The story that needs to be told. If we made Christian films, not trying to thrust God down people's throats, but just putting Jesus and the kingdom of God on display as we tell our stories, in the way we tell our stories. If we build principles into our stories like Jesus built them into his parables, We could be in the living rooms of the most secular, God-hating people and be affecting their lives with what God has to say about their life, with what Jesus wants to do for them. And yet we'd rather put some pontificating, suit-wearing guy totally removed from reality, because that's how they'll see them, whether it's true or not. We'd rather put him on the big screen. And it's really, it becomes so much about self-importance. I've been on the telly. Our church has a TV show. And you expand your audience, and it makes some preacher feel really good to know that he gets letters from all over the world. But does it really change people's lives? I have my doubts. So often what people need are not words but actions. Sometimes the best lesson is taught in action. Sometimes the greatest need can't be met by any word, any advice, any pastoral sympathy. Sometimes people's situations, their lives, can only be changed through action. And you can't act through a TV screen.